Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
Hey everybody, happy Monday, hello. Hello, hello. Hey Tobes, we've got Tobes in chat. How's your day, Tobes? How's your work day going? Target, hello Target, hello the Soph, hello the Mannerings as well. Is everybody okay? Is everybody well? That's just a chaos thing that appeared when I was tidying up some stuff at the weekend. How is everybody? How is everybody? Did everybody have a good weekend? We have. Aha! We got Vordry. We're going to paint Vordry's dragon, or at least his the head of Vordry's dragon. That's the plan. Hey Tari, how are you doing? Happy belated birthday! Thank you, Tari. Thank you very much. For those of you who don't know, it's my birthday on Friday.
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and
the
a
most
hater.
interesting girl in the world.
I'm also God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
Hello, how are you? Hello, Henster. Definitely one of those days and wish it was the weekend. It's only Monday. Happy not anymore birthday. Thank you very much, Sith. We need to get some music on, don't we? I've also got the awesome wood elf. Awesome wood elf hero here as well, the mounted wood elf hero. So I have not yet cast the shield, so I will do it at some point. Happy stream birthday, thank you. Yep, 10 years on Twitch. On Saturday we'll probably do a proper stream for that later in the week. After the birthday is before the birthday. Yeah, let's put some music on. Okay. Right, I've also got that's up. That needs to be sent to the printer. I've got some Minotaur heads, which are all done and ready to send to the printer. Obviously, you can hear the outsides. That's because it's really hot here, so there we go. Should be playing now? Yeah, there we go. You're ill from eating all the chocolate and cake? No, I didn't eat all the chocolate and cake. I wasn't ill from that. Right. Oh, we need to paint Rogue as well. We need to do Rogue at some point. We need to paint Rogue. Definitely he ate all the chocolate and sweets. Nope, still got half the chocolate and half the sweets left. I did finish the cake, but yeah, anyway, right. And the Wood Elves are coming. Wood Elves are coming on Saturday. Really excited for the Saturday Wood Elves. That's going to be awesome. Whew. Okay, let's get wet palette. I've found another random Tomb King skeleton, which I need to prime and base. Yes. Well, don't you as well, Mannerings? They're going to be awesome. Hey, Avian, thank you so much.
Look at Chris. Dragging his ass about while he could be painting this dragon.
27 months. Thank you very much, dude. 27 months. It's insane. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? No such thing as an awesome elf. There's two lots of awesome elves. I'm going to have 2 armies worth of awesome elves. I'm going to have to convert up some awesome elves heroes as well. Gonna have to convert up some awesome elf heroes, which will be really good fun to see. That's gonna be cool. do. Should have bought you some pointy ears for your birthday. That's alright. Some pointy ears. What, just some little plug-in ones? Dead Dwagon is actually looking pretty good. The Dead Dwagon is... I really like the Dead Dwagon. The Dead Dwagon is really, really cool. Has everybody seen this as well? Has everybody seen the... Because you're an elf. I'm an elf. Has everybody seen the awesome new Chaos Knight? So that was a rumour image as well, wasn't it? That was a rumour image. So that drill needs 100 by 150 mil base. It does. It does. Dry definitely needs 100 by 150 mil base. That is a good Chaos Knight, especially the drill. I think it's good. I'm not a fan of knights, but that is quite nice. He's quite cool, isn't he? Again, it's just going to be a sprue. It's just going to be a sprue in the knight kit. Because, like, what else can you do on a Chaos Knight? Because I don't know why they don't just sell the weapons. Although, I suppose, no, that makes sense, because you do need the knight. Yeah, that makes sense. Ignore me. The Imperial one. Now this is a Chaos Knight. So the Chaos Knight is different because it's got these back legs, the knockback kind of dog legs. So the Chaos Knight is a completely separate kit, and also it's got like the new face on it. It's got spikes sticking out, and it does have somewhere. It has like little vultures that sit on the top as well. Slanesh Knights from Old Epic. Knights be knighting. Woohoo, 35 months. Hey, Spike!
Share our warpstone, and I will not eat you! Yet.
Spiky boy, how are you? Yeah, that's rather cool. And there's a Codex Chaos Knights, which is like, woo. What's that? 2 barrels is still pretty good, mind you.
Start wearing purple.
Thank you, Spiky boy!
And still going.
Thank you, Spiky. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot, dude. Will you wear purple if Squeezel asks you? Right, so Vordry, we're going to remove his wings because his wings are going to be separate. And a Squeezel as well, and we've got a hype train. Oh my god, guys, you are too kind. You are all too kind. You need to pick an entry sound effect. You do. Realistically, their cost now means if I ever go down that route, they will be 3D printed. What? Knights? Knights aren't too bad, to be honest. Knights aren't too bad, because like you only need like 3. Yes, we are get back to painting. Oh, okay. I'll just paint. I have been told, Twitch chat. Whew. It's a little bit warm. Remove the or at least try and remove the... Oh, I've got Minotaurs to show Hendy as well. So we have all the Minotaurs printed. I've put them on. I've stuck them on the bases, and they are all positioned. Well, these two in particular. These two are positioned perfectly in order to rank up with the awkward one. There we go. So that's the Doom bolt, and then these two rank up really well. I still don't know whether to just cut that off and turn it so that the axe head is facing the correct way or not. Oh, that's actually the same axe head. Oh, that's annoying. I wonder whether that one ranks up with it. Don't think it will. No, it doesn't. I'll have to make that one again. I'll do that one again and put a new axe head on it. So that's there. If you're going to get a filament printer or have one and like castles, it's worth it. Castles! And then he ranks up really well. And then they rank up behind. And there's that one. And then there's that one. And I've got another 5 on the printer. So I'll have 12 Minotaurs. And then we'll carry on printing.
M to the oo. Moo 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 moo.
M to the moo. Thank you, Tari2. Thank you, Tari2. Level 1 complete as well. Thank you, Tari, for completing level 1 on the hype train. How much is it? Hang on. Printable Scenery has 3 days left in their pre-release bundle for 3D printed castle system. It's amazing. Spike, you can put the link in chat if you want. If you want to help Hendy out, you can find it. So yeah, there we go, and that's the bases. I'm just putting sand on the bases, and then the bases get that reality and scale stuff. Already found it, mate. Okay. When I get home now. Oh, no worries. See you in a bit, Spike. Yeah, that'd be cool. I want to see what I want to see some printed. Right. Comparing the Woody Battalion box to a knight, no way I'm picking the knight. Yes. Wood Elf Battalion box. Wood Elf Battalion box is going to be awesome. Brr. Yeah, we're just doing a bit of vibrating. We're vibrating a bit before we paint. We're vibrating a little bit before we paint. That's going to be... to get the colours into the right mood. Yeah, we gotta get the colours in the right mood. That's paint preparation. That's good paint preparation. If you get the colours in the right mood, they paint better. It's a true fact. Well-lubed preparation. Some nice conversation. I mean, at least it's a good glass of wine first. Now. If you use a glass of wine, you water down the paint too much. You want wood elves too, but I think I'm going to get the high elves. Oh. That is the wrong elves. At least there are 2 elves in the like official range. I still think the dark elves will come. It's quite warm here. As soon as you get the paint away from the wet palette, it's drying. How's your weekend been, Goldilocks? Place 3 drops of paint upon the palette, add 3 drops of water, mix, and dip your brush into your tea. The ritual. The tea? The warhawks with the leaf covering their faces are so cute, I need them. Okay, get wood elves then. They're so cute. I need the cute warhawks. I need the cute warhawks, but I'm gonna buy the angry lions instead. The warhawks are cool. I need to convert the riders a little bit on the warhawks. So I posted the movie night schedule yesterday as well. So if you go into the movie night page, you will see the movie night schedule. It is A Night's War this week, which looks really cool, and it will be really cool for... It'll probably make us all want a Bretonnian army, or an Empire Knight army. And then next week it's A Knight's Tale. So we've had A Knight's War, then we'll have A Knight's Tale. I'd buy the Lions or the Eagles due to the pure fact that the Eagles are metal and are utter bastards because of it. Over the Eagles. Yeah. Yeah, the Giant Eagles. If I was going to get the Giant Eagles, I would probably use the Lord of the Rings ones because they're plastic. And if I really wanted to push the boat out, I would get Gwahir. Because that's Ford Ward resin, it's a really nice one. Look into my eyes, what do you see? Cult of personality. I need to get some new brushes. Rah! Pank sucks. With dude perched on the backs. You may have 6 giant eagles already. Nice. Their wings love to fall off. You know they do. I do like the Warhawks. I'm going to persevere with the Warhawks. I will probably use the Games Workshop Warhawks. I just need to convert the riders on top so they're like kneeling down rather than standing or straddling their necks or something. Oh, you got the 6 Middle Earth ones. They're all right, aren't they, Manners? They're not too bad. I love the Knight's Tale before. A Knight's Tale is amazing, War Masters. A Knight's Tale is amazing. It's one of those films that just never fails to make me cry as well. It's fantastic. Brilliant film. Sophie's on the lurk. Sophie's on the lurk. Sophie's on the lurk. Quite like them, yeah. Let's go have a quick look at them. Where's my Games Workshop? There it is. Fucking hell, I've got a lot of tabs open now. If we go... Oh no, it's there, isn't it? Lord of the Rings, good. There we are. See, they're really quite nice. They're really quite smart. So I'd probably get these. And I do need 2 giant eagles in my list as well. I do have 2 giant eagles in my list. Knight's Tale would tempt me into Border Prince's ragtag style force of more than Brett's. Knight's Tale, yeah. So the other one we're watching Knight's War first, and then Knight's Tale. Border Prince's ragtag style force. What the hell is going on outside? There's like 18 cars stopped outside and everybody's getting Exile Brett. That would be cool. Yeah, I think you've got to get these, haven't you? You got to. This is probably one of the best. Probably one of the best Lord of the Rings kits, actually. You paid 20 for yours, yeah. All the Lord of the Rings stuff went up last year. It all got a massive bump last year, and then obviously everybody got like a price increase here and there. But yeah, they're really cool. 34 quid. The Exile Brett list is sent on the Border Princes. Is that in the Arcane Journal? Bretonian Arcane Journal? It's an outrageous price hike. Yeah, so all of the Lord of the Rings stuff had been kind of exempt from price hikes for a while, and then they just like hit them with a massive one. Alice?
Who the fuck is Alice?
Who the fuck is Alice, eh? Who the fuck is Alice?
Fucking finally. Christopher is showing up. Fuck.
I am?
Moo.
Fuck moo. Fuck moo. I am, yeah. What's gonna be the insult when I have the Wood Elves? What's gonna be the insult when we have the Wood Elves? It's a Tari. Tari's happy that her friend in what's the phrase? What's the phrase? Can't think of the phrase. Like friend in war. Shit. My memory's going. We're gonna do someone else. They're gonna be amazing. Don't know whether this one's gonna fit in the force, you know, because I don't think this is gonna match. This isn't gonna match anything. Like, what am I gonna use it for? Because the Wood Elf Heroes are some of the strongest and coolest looking models in the range anyway. This one might just have to be meh.
All hail and Huddletary II, High Empress of all the stuff, ruler of all the castles ever built, painter extraordinaire, super duper extra mega nice person, and artillery tarry for Trench Crusade.
The artillery tarry for Trench Crusade is here. We do have the artillery tarry for Trench Crusade. I don't know, they're still tree hugging hippies. Wood Elves are great. I like Wood Elves. I don't think anybody's going to like playing my Wood Elf army because it's all shooty, 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 shooty. So we'll see. Purples, how are you? Happy Monday. I love Moo too, Olivia. Oh, Tari and Olivia. Oh, also. Sazabi. 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 That's every Wood Elf armor, you Burke. Okay. Maybe then, Hendy, maybe I should go War Dancer focus and just do combat Wood Elves and surprise everybody. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Better than a bunch of Tory elves with cow helmets. Better than a bunch of Tory elves with cow helmets. Fantastic. Yeah, are we gonna watch A Knight's War and A Knight's Tale, and I'm gonna get inspired to do Bretonians? That would be really bad, wouldn't it? What would a Bretonian knight army look like? Sophie Soph, welcome back. Do a Talcin army and blocks of melee infantry. That's true. That's true. We could do that.
The race is on.
Yeah, get all the old world armies, Christopher. All the projects, never finished ton.
All the projects never finished. What Warhammer? What might be? I think we should have a poll on what might be the last old world army that I end up getting. Because I got Beastmen because we got the Minotaurs. Got Orcs and Goblins because I got the Black Orcs and the Boar Boys. I mean, it'd be dwarfs, wouldn't it? It would just be dwarfs. It would just be dwarfs. Pegasus Knights up the wazoo. I love the Tory elves is spreading. Whichever is the last Games Workshop release. No, I think it would just be dwarfs. I've got no interest.
The last? Are you fucking kidding me? You will get all the armies.
I'm really liking it. I can't remember who I was trying to, who I was explaining this to last night. I think it was Mango. Chatting with Mango. It's like Old World is almost representing the magic of tabletop wargaming again. In a way, 40k Age of Sigmar don't. And you just get really excited writing army lists and coming up with army ideas, and there's so much lore, and I don't know, it's weird. Lurk has to be dwarves, as you'll never have the others, as you'll have all the others. Chris won't stop at 9. Last in the current 9 or last ever, because that would affect my answer. What are the two answers, Warmasters? So what's last in the current 9 and what's the last ever? The last ever would probably still be dwarfs. I would have high elves before I had dwarfs. Full Slayer force. Oh fuck. No, because the Slayer models are. The Slayers are like the coolest of dwarfs. I don't know whether you. I mean, would you? That would be so many models, wouldn't it? Damn it! You got me going. Oh, maybe on a full Slayer, full Troll Slayer army. Because would you just use some of the Fire Slayer models? Do the Fire Slayer models translate over? Or are they a bit too AOS-ified? Hey Malsieur, how are you doing Malsieur? Long time. Are you all alright? A full Slayer, yeah, full. See, that's what I like the thematic of. Oh, what would a Knight's Tale Bretonnian army look like? Hendy's got ogres. Hendy's slowly picking up a cool-looking ogre army, which will be Hendy slapped into oblivion. Probably very soon. What do we think about this? I think this looks pretty good, right? Chris loves Necrons and they look the same. The only force I haven't got a reasonable amount of models for is dwarves for Old War, and that's because in theory I do have my original metal army buried somewhere in my family home. Having no variety. I mean, having no variety, I have an 18 Minotaur army. I like thematic. How much cavalry do High Elves have? Am I still looking for Wood Elf minis? Oh yeah! Can't wait for Saturday, dude. Can't wait for Saturday. We got the Wood Elf hero here. We're gonna get the battalion when the battalion comes out on Saturday. We are pumped. Have you seen the scheme? That's my first test scheme. Yeah, Silver Helms are coming. So there's Silver Helms. How many? Yeah, how much High Elf cavalry is there? There's Silver Helms and I'd use the Avatar of War Dwarf Slayers far before Fire Slayers. Oh, okay. Have a look at Blue Giant Studios on my mini factory. I am using Games Workshop menus for the Wood Elves. So the 3D printing for Old World tends to be just for like thematic armies. But if I'm collecting the army, I try to use Games Workshop stuff. So Wood Elves, Dark Elves, Tomb Kings are all Games Workshop stuff with a smattering of support from 3D printing or other companies and things like that on models that I hate, like the Bone Giant and the Skeleton Cavalry, the horses, not the riders. The riders are fine. But the Wood Elves will probably be all Games Workshop with a smattering of maybe like the Warhawks. And maybe I need to try and find a giant stag, because I'm not sure the stag is that great. But thank you, I shall look them up. Dragon Princes, Silver Helms, Reavers. Can do full cavalry with them easily. So that would probably be the direction I went with High Elves. I haven't written a High Elf cavalry list, but that would be cool. And would you 2 dragon with the High Elves? You'd probably 2 dragon with the High Elves, wouldn't you? I've double wyverned with my orcs. People tend to dragon and griffin. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Okay, I can see that. So, dragon, griffin, lots of cavalry. You have prince on dragon and a noble battle standard bearer on a griffin. And then where do you put? Do you put a sorceress in some infantry block or something? I'd probably try and put the sorceress on in some reavers, maybe. Ah, yeah, that would be cool. I could see that. Would look like a cool armor, wouldn't it? That would. 2,000 points. On a horse, probably in a unit of reavers. Yeah. You do like a pink and blue dragon? I mean, we're kind of painting it like a purple and turquoise dragon here. It's such a gorgeous model, this. There is a slightly different video out today. In 2 hours, actually, on YouTube. Just a video of me building this. So it's just a long format video of me building this. I don't know whether it's going to work or not. Whether anybody will watch, but I just thought I'd try a long format video. So it's just music and me building the dragon. How are you, Sinister? This dragon or 30-year-old woody dragon? I mean, this dragon is rather nice, but the 30-year-old woody dragon is one of my favourite dragons. I think it's the head. I was trying to decide what it was. I think it's the head. The head, I really like that kind of really kind of thinned out, angry, angular, spiky dragon head on the wood elf dragon. I think it's cool. And I think it's my favourite dragon. The dark elf one's not bad. The dark elf one's just a little bit small. The plastic dark elf one. The high elf one was far too regal. Looks sleek and predatory. Yeah. I suppose the high elf one's not too bad. The chaos dragon. That's a good point, actually. What is everybody's favourite dragon? Dark elf one is great. Dark elf one's all right. The dark elf one I've turned into a serpent, sea serpent for my Ideneth. Oh shit! It was those. I was gonna do. Oh god, it does look extremely high elfy, doesn't it? I was gonna do a dragon army with those 3D printed ones that we found, wasn't I? Those really cool dragons that I found. I can't remember who it was. What the company was. Yeah, I remember that now. Oh shit. So high elves, silver helms. Is it reavers which are core? I'm guessing there's a cavalry arcane journal list for high elves. There's got to be, right? Bale Taurus. You're not fond of the dark elf one? I do quite like the dark elf one. Dark elf one's alright. It's just the head's a bit small. I like the bigger Stormcast dragons, and I'm not a big fan. No Grand Army for the cavalry? Okay. But are Reavers core so you can still do... Oh, Reavers and Silver Helms are core, so nice. Okay. So you can still do a all cavalry army anyway in the main list. Oh, is that what Hendy meant? No, Grand Army. Yeah, wood elves. So if we did infantry wood elves then. If we did infantry wood elves, you've got to lean into war dancers. So you need 2 units of war dancers. Are war dancers always rare? Or can they be shifted to special? 2 units, 2 units of war dancers in rare is fine anyway. So 2 units of war dancers. You want a big spear block. There's no other skirmish ones, is there? Can you upgrade any of them to skirmish? The best dragon Games Workshop ever made is the Emperor Chaos Dragon. I really like the Carmine Dragon. I really like the Carmine Dragon. %0 chance of it ever coming back. Oh my god, yeah, the Cathay one. Cathay one has got vibes of the Wood Elf one because it's all kind of serpentine. I need to get my Wood Elf book. 1 second. My Wood Elf book. Cathay is going to become my Sisters of Twilight base. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh shit, War Dancers are special. They're not rare. It's Way Watchers that are special, that are rare. So War Dancers are special, so I can have 50% of War Dancers. Okay, so question is... Oh, you still need 1 unit of Glade Guard. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Question is, can you make... Eternal Guard Skirmish? Drilled Veteran? No. So they have to be a block. Wood Rangers, War Dancers, Dryads, Treekin, Glade Riders, Sisters, Wild Riders, Warhawk Riders, Giant Eagles, Treemen. Where's... Where's the unit with the two-handed weapons, with the great weapons? Am I missing something? Oh. Rangers Glaive. Wildwood Rangers. Ranger Glaives. Oh, sorry. I thought the Wildwood Rangers were bows. And they can't skirmish, can they? No. Can't upgrade them to skirmish. I think the Dungeons and Lasers dragons are amazing for the look. I've realised that I'm ever playing Wood Elves in Old World, it's 3,000 points minimum. Really? Tell me why, tell me why. Nothing's happening about new dragons, Sophie. My main issue is finding models for Aharan and Nestra that I like. Not when I get my hands on her, it won't be. She's got a name, you know. She's Mao Ying. No, she ain't. So yeah, anyway, we're going to get the Wood Elves on Saturday. We'll order those, get that box in, and we obviously get to do a build session where we build up all the Wood Elves. And I don't know whether to do a test. I'm still waiting for. I'm still waiting for that 3rd edition army book to arrive. And see if there's any colour schemes in there which kind of take my fancy. I've got the 5th ed book. That's come. Which is quite cool. I'm interested for her rules. I wonder if she'll be able to transform mid-game. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? You should send me the Wood Elves. You should send me the Wood Elves. Yeah, that's very, very true. You should send me more Wood Elves. Also, I got a bone to pick with Cathay. All their art is just stolen from the Chaos Dwarfs. I don't know. The one thing with Cathay is I don't know how I would paint that big Eternal Guardian dude. The big terracotta warrior. I don't know how I'd paint him, because if you just paint him all terracotta, he's massive and terracotta. If you paint him all stone, he's massive and stone. I think you've got to kind of do him like internally glowing just to make him interesting, because otherwise it's just like dry brush the whole thing. Stone and moss. Yeah, maybe. It is an interesting one. Cope. I've got a bone to pick with you, Ren. Cope. Just cope, Hendy. They stole all our artwork, Cope. Blue tones in the shadow and green moss. I quite like that he's just terracotta. Do you, Tari? I think I'd have to do it. I'd either do it terracotta because the terracotta warriors are cool. I'd either do it terracotta and like burning on the inside, or do it stone and glowing green on the inside. I think they're the two directions I'd go, and I think I'd probably terracotta Tony. He's just a guy. I'd probably go the terracotta way and make it flaming on the inside. I'll be fine. I'm not the one going to get sniped by a scalper during the Cathay pre-order. But I understand the complaint about it being very uniform. Yeah, the Cathay pre-order. Let's hope we get some previews, some review copies so that we can show you off. Oh, there's a bit of a lovely breeze now. You've got to say you can send me the dragon, yes please. Pretty sure Randy's having nightmares about that. About being scalped. Whoa, what a mini. He's alright, isn't he, Punter? He's alright. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. We're just going around and doing some little texture highlights. The eyeball, when you're building it, the eyeball is separate. The eyeball is attached to like the lower jaw. So the lower jaw finishes here, and then it's got a spindle that comes up and it's got an eye on it, and the eyeball sits inside a hole, so it's really clever. Zombie dragon we needed for 30 years. Yeah, I know. I was never really convinced with the old zombie dragon. The old zombie dragon I thought always looked a bit meh. So this is a proper zombie dragon. Unless you're obsessed with AOS, in which case it's a draconolith. It's finally cooling down a little bit here anyway. Got a breeze coming through the window, which is nice. A warpstone scheme for the Cathay Sentinel could be cool. Not sure how I'd do it though. Maybe glowy green from the inside. Yeah, the glowy green. If I was doing the glowy green on the inside, I would do stone. I would do it like a bluey cold stone with a glowy green on the inside. If I'm going to do it, I think I'm going to probably end up going terracotta and then make it glow red on the inside. I think that would be the direction. So yeah, I mixed, this was all done with a massive brush by the way. So I mixed purple, turquoise and another colour, I can't remember what it was, and just got a massive brush and just sloshed it all over the model and kind of mixed it all together and tried to get purple in some of the recesses, turquoise in some of the recesses. And then once I'd done that, it all got a wash of like Dreadful Visage, I think, like watered down loads of Dreadful Visage and just sloshed it all over, and then it's had a coat of varnish. The warpstone is pure warpstone. It's made of warpstone ice. The warpstone one is pure warpstone. It's made of warpstone lace granite. Oh, have they painted one with warpstone? Is the stone one they painted, is that... Ah, I didn't know that. I was just going in terms of colour. If I wanted to do it like glowy warpstone, I'd do it grey. Do it stone coloured. Dreadful Visage is a really useful colour. It's the first time I've ever used it. It's the first time I've ever used Dreadful Visage. Oh, nice. Good old coat of paint. Hello, it's Henry here. Sentinels are constructed from materials such as terracotta, jade, and even volatile warpstone, with each material affording different properties. Wow, they are silent observers until aroused, where they are monstrous combatants of unstoppable force from the Warcom article. I should probably read those articles more rather than just flick through them and look at the pictures. I'm still traumatised from seeing his wood elf in Golden Demon. At least Andy is a bit intimidating. Andy's not intimidating. Andy's cool. He's also much shorter than me. Right, I definitely need to order some new brushes for the wood elves. I can't keep using this one. So brushes, as they wear, the sable cuts up, and then paint doesn't come off it as well, and then also it breaks up as well. So if you're painting a lot, you just wear them out from friction. And this one's holding on. I'm stubbornly refusing to get rid of this one. It's kind of like how gloss and matte varnishes work. It's all about Henry. Ignace, how you doing? Mr. Ingaines. Welcome in. How's your stream? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's a sable hair. It just damages. So the more you use it, the more rough the hair gets. Which is why the conditioner works so well. He's getting there, isn't he? Turn him over and do this side a little bit. Just got a funny message. How you doing, Gaines? How you doing? How was your stream? Oops, my bad. Got my hands on a Dark Elf General today. Just need to figure out his mount. Might just use a regular cold one for the moment. Did pick up a dino. Nice. Sorry, turned shield on. Oh. That's right, Tori. Shielding my stream, making it safer. Naughty Tari, no cheesecake. No cheesecake? You can't deny Empress Tari cheesecake. She is the queen. And she can have cheesecake whenever she likes. Great, thanks. Only started recently, so finding my feet. Nice!
37 months? To an Ultramarines fanatic? Why do I subject myself to such torture? Played another match of Trench Crusade over the weekend on a billiards table using Legos, and my Blood Bowl Dark Elves as proxies. Was fun. Also playing my first
Crusade battle on Wednesday. Amazing! Shirato, that sounds really cool. I am out of water, guys. We're going to have to go get some water. That's really cool, dude. That's really cool. Thank you very much for the resub as well. What a ledge! Thank you, Shirate. Shirate, what colour do you want your Amazons painted?
人類に栄光あれ。人類に栄光あれ。
人類栄光あれ。
栄光あれ。Shirate, look at this. Sazabi! Sazabi! We have a Sazabi! Just been painting up Trench Crusade new anti-op shock troopers. Oh, amazing! Pete Wargaming. So when are they coming? When are what coming? Oh, really need real Trench Crusade minis. Still think the SD1 looks cuter. I mean, that's undeniable, right? I don't tend to paint cute stuff, though. I tend to paint angry stuff. I just like painting angry stuff. I leave the cute stuff for like Suggs and Teeny Tiny. Right, very quickly, I'm just going to go grab some more water. Quick 2 seconds. Do like the idea of that metallic blue for feathers. Yeah, what was that? What metallic blue feathers? Some part of me wants to allude to USA if I have to play them at Yoruba, but also part of me wants to dissociate from my country. Nearly finished the head of Gundam. What are you painting? Looks like Roadkill. It's the new zombie dragon. It's the new zombie dragon that's out this week. So metallic blue feathers. Roadkill is high praise for a zombie dragon. It is, isn't it? So yeah, this is a zombie dragon. It's Vordry's zombie dragon. You can grab him. Prismatic metallic blue that was used for the Xenomorph minis. Have to send me a picky. Send me a picky, Shirato, and then I'll do that. So metallic blue feathers, and then beyond that, I'm just like free to move. I can do that. I can do that. Right, 2 seconds, everybody. I'm going to go grab some water so I can carry on painting because it's getting warm. Whew. Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing? Chris had to go down to the local well for his water. No, I just... Right. And paint's drying on the wet palette again. Surviving the heat. Yep, just about. Just about. The wood elves can't come soon enough so that we can do a build stream. Don't have to worry about the paint drying. Although by the time the wood elves come, the weather will be back to being cold. So no stream on Friday. No stream on Friday this week. I'm giving you all warning. I'm off down to see Rich for the day. So we'll probably do like the official stream anniversary on like Wednesday or something if it's you get Friday off, so you'll allow it. It's not your day, you're just gonna have pass from bed. Don't let the day like get to you, Sophie. You gotta own your own time. The day's not the things that happen to you during the day don't affect. You shouldn't let them affect how you're feeling during the day. But yeah, see you later. Having some pasta. I don't know what to have for dinner. I'll probably have chicken again. Shouldn't and won't are very different things, yeah, that's true. I know one thing we need to do. We need to throw some primer. We need to throw some primer on the Minotaurs. One thing we definitely need to do. Get those primed. And I also need to squeeze some putty in there. I'm just going to be lazy and use try and get the last little bit of putty out of this. Start a new model and my wolf boy isn't even done. Oh no. Finished my 18 miners and 6 piggies. Oh. Yes, I've got another 5 on the printer at the moment. And then once that's finished, I'll print the heads off. And then I need to do the battle standard bearer as well. So yeah, priming these is very straightforward. You get Vallejo primer. And you pour it on top. Like that. I need a larger brush. This one's worn out a little bit now. That was physically painful to watch. Best way of priming 3D printed models. Self-leveling surface primer, what, you mean like this? I mean, like good ones. Angry, I guess that works. Do you thin the Vallejo primer usually? Yeah. I always thin it when I'm airbrushing it. 50-50-ish. I usually thin it when I'm hand priming, just quickly lazy things as well, but 3D printed stuff now, just slosh it up. Oh, with water or thinners? Thinners. The battery's gone, which is saving you all from the horror of me hand brush priming a Minotaur. Give me a second, nearly done. Even the camera was offended. Even the camera was offended. Even the camera was like, what the fuck are you doing, Chris? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, camera. That's what I'm doing. Camera's like, nah, I quit. And it's still nearly full. Wow, I get through mine way faster than that. This one's nearly empty already. This is probably down to about here. But then is that because I go blub 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 blub? I do airbrush. Camera's like, nah, I quit. It's because I don't use mine. It's horrible. I really like it. I've tried a lot, and I've just kind of... I always go back to it because it's really good. You have to thin it. That's about the only thing. This one's okay. You don't have to thin this one. But because you don't have to thin it, it doesn't last as long as that. But on plastic is garbage. No, I quite like it on plastic as well. Quite like it on plastic as well. Yeah, I've tried all sorts. Tried all sorts of primers, but yeah, that one just seems to be the ease of ease. I don't like how these don't fit the belts. That's really annoying. I don't know why he sculpted them like that. I really do want to cut that off and turn it. But if you cut it off and turn it, then it doesn't match that. I don't know. Weirdly, he's got that one right. He's got that one right. He's got that one wrong. And this one's really wrong. That one's terrible. That one should be twisted to all 180 degrees, 90 degrees. Anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. Mine were awful too, yeah. Like if you put them on square, they're okay, but if you want to put any kind of torso twist on them, they just don't go in. These are printed out at 110%. He is 116%, and he is 120%. For those of you who are curious, so 110, 115, 120-ish. He might be like 108, I can't remember. Probably be a rattle can for life kind of guy. Oh, rattle cans! Rattle cans are a nightmare because you never get full coverage on a rattle can. You never get full coverage on a rattle can. Oh yeah, I went off rattle cans a long time ago. Why would you need that? That's what paint's for. Love it. Yeah, like you can't see any like lack of coverage on this now it's painted, can you? So that's a very good point. Just spray more. Whoa. Windy. It's allowed to be windy though because it's been so warm. It's been so warm. Right, so very quickly then. Very quickly, because it's getting a bit, it's getting a little bit warm to paint. Oh, this was my thing as well. Like I don't know whether I should change my list. Take out one unit of a Shabti, just have like a massive block of a Shabti, and put a Bone Giant in because the Bone Giant is so cool. Annoyingly, this one doesn't fit in any bloody case that I've got. This one doesn't fit in any case that I've got. Bone Giant. Yes, Tari. Yes, I said Bone Giant. So I might put A Necrolith Colossus. There we go. It's not quite as, it's not near as funny, is it? Where are my wood elves? There's my wood elves. Can I copy this? Duplicate? Yes, I can. Duplicate list. Wood elf realms. Infantry. Wood elf realms. Infantry. So, if you go remove. I don't even know why I did that. Why did I duplicate it? That was a stupid thing to do. Glade Captain, Waystalker, remove. Shadow Dancer, Spellsinger, remove. Glade Guard. Yeah, why did I do this? Why didn't I just make a new... Why didn't I just make a new list? Okay, so you need a unit of Glade Guard. Warhawk Riders can go. Deepwood Scouts can stay. Wild Riders can stay. Deepwood Scouts can go. Warhawk Riders can go. Okay, so special units. War Dancers. How many units? Oh, now do I need a? Do you need a? I mean, you need a standard bearer, right, in the War Dancers, because you need the combat res. Additional hand weapon, throwing spear. Oh no! I don't use black often, to be honest, and it's usually brown or dark green, then a lighter tone as an underpainting basis. Grey Seer is the nicest bright primer I've used so far. Grey Seer is really nice, to be fair. Grey Seer is a very nice finish. A fair few Golden Demon painters actually use Grey Seer as a starting point. Can of black and can of white means I can do Zenithal without cleaning the airbrush. Let's remove the Waywatchers. Remove. Oh, 10 War Dancers. I have no idea what you equip a War Dancer with. Hand weapon, additional hand weapon, or a throwing spear. Throwing spear is strength 3. And it fights in an extra rank. So once they rank up, so you want a couple of throwing spears at the maybe 3, 4 with additional hand weapons. Off to get you shopping. See you, Tobes. Magic weapon, Sword of Might. So let's duplicate that, ish. There we go, so we've got 2 units of 10 War Dancers. We need a big unit of Eternal Guard. Big unit of Eternal Guard with shields. 134 missing. Dryads? They skirmish, don't they? It's 30 points missing. God. 4 points missing. Nymph. There we go. 10. Unit of 10 Dryads. No, don't like 10 Dryads. 8 Dryads. Put more Eternal Guard in. War Dancers, War Dancers. 1 more Waystalker is required. Oh, because I need it for the Waywatchers. Let's remove a Waywatcher. Shadow Dancer. Let's have another Shadow Dancer. Glade Captain, Spellweaver, level 4 Spellweaver. My usual Zenithal is a light coat of matte black primer. Then I airbrush on the dark colour all over, then I airbrush Tamiya flat white from above. And you start getting texture. Texture! How many points is that? 1643. A Treekin in special? Yeah, Treekin are in special. Wild Riders. Wildwood Rangers. Unit of Wildwood Rangers. Can they use shields with the glaive? $1871. How many points are they? Only got 15. Keep going. 298, 176, 176. Texture with primary is more down to temperature. Everything comes into play: the temperature of the room, temperature of the paint can. Job's 70% done. Yeah, especially with terrain. Like with terrain, I try and get lots of different colours on the base tone before you do the zenithal. Same as I've done with the zombie dragon. Like try and get lots of colours in the shadows. Because if you just do grey, it just looks grey. Whereas if you put like browns and reds and blues and greens in there, and then do the zenithal of one colour, it pulls it all together, but it adds interest. Glade Captain. We need a. Oh, is he gonna? Are we gonna have a Shadow Dancer as the? Wait, a Shadow Dancer can be a wizard. Oh my god! Shadow Dancers can be wizards. That's cool. Two Great Eagles. Tree Man, Great Eagle, Weight Watchers. Yeah, 2 Tree Men. Yeah, yellows, browns, green, blues, maybe a purple, yeah. Yeah. Speckle it. Speckle it everywhere. Leopard spot everything. Quite like that. Quite like that as a colour. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, everything's fucking drying on this wet palette. It's just ridiculous. My origin in train modelling. Yeah, I did scale modelling and trains way before I did Warhammer. So I did aeroplanes and cars and tanks, and then trains. I had a massive train layout, which was really cool. Purple and teal iridescent scales is so pretty. Purple and teal iridescent scales. Right, we're going to finish in a second because I'm not getting much painting done because it's so warm, and I keep having to re-water and re-add paint to the palette. What scale trains do you work on? Yeah, what scale was there? So I had a 00, obviously, because just hobby Hornby. I had a 00 train layout when I was a kid, which I built with my dad, and then I had an N-gauge train layout, which was really cool. And my popper has scratch built loads of O gauge stuff, so I've got some O gauge stuff that my popper left me, all scratch built out of brass, which looks really cool. And then I just had 172 aeroplanes and tanks and stuff. You've got end scale, nice. It's like 14 mil. Is it teeny tiny? Teeny tiny. Granddad built his own model trains, but sadly none of them survived. Oh no! Yeah, my granddad built everything. He built traction engine, and he had like a massive traction engine which worked, which was amazing. He built a radio-controlled aeroplane, which was just phenomenal. Built a boat, which we sold when he died to somebody who still still sails it, which is really cool. Am I old yet? No, not really. I have a little shunter that's no bigger than my thumb. That's really cool. My dad has a train collection valued at around €700,000. Wow. That's awesome, Sinister. My favourite childhood memory is building a huge landscape for the track. Yeah, train stuff is cool. Like I've got there's a picture on my photography Instagram. I've got the brass one that Popper built, and I was going to do it. I was going to do like a little plinth for it because it's all brass. I don't want to paint it because it just looks amazing in just all brass because it's all raw. So I was going to do a track. I've got some of his track as well. So I was going to lay some track on a little plinth and then do half of it, like texture half of it, and then let half of it just kind of come out. How did my birthday weekend turn out? I was poorly. I wasn't very well on Saturday at all. Yeah, but the Friday was awesome. Friday was awesome. It was really, really cool. Did loads of cool stuff. Opened loads of cool presents. Went out for dinner with my sisters, my mum and dad, which was really cool. And then Saturday I was not very well. Sorry you were ill. That's alright. It's not your fault. Yeah. But yeah, it was really cool. Thank you very much, everybody, for making it awesome. Got to the stage where I'm a bit more like, it's my birthday, I'm going to have an awesome time, rather than being a bit more secretive about it and just hoping people remember, kind of thing. It still feels bad to have a birthday crash out. Yeah, my head was absolutely spinning on Saturday. Right. Anyway, let's carry on painting until this paint just can't get on the brush anymore, and then we'll finish off the stream. And probably, I'm guessing Ren is streaming, so we'll probably raid in there. But we'll go and check and see who's on. See if anybody different is on that we can raid. Always nice to spread the love. Yep. Yeah. I'm always hydrating. Always hydrating. A lot of patches are here, but we've gotten on good terms with the last year, and I really want to redo the railway landscape building experience. That would be awesome, Sinister. Yeah, that would be really cool. Keep showing me old scale model magazine features and be like, look at this, and this is like the thing you do. And I'm like, I know, we should do that. Yes. Yeah, it's all one big hobby, isn't it? Should definitely do that, Sinister. It sounds like a great idea. Have a weekend. Start with a weekend. Just be like, let's do this. Whew. Right. I'm going to go make some food, I think. Getting quite peckish and hungry. I'm not done bad with him. I think we'll do the horns tomorrow. Try and like finish off a face. Hey Wolfie, you're having tacos? Tacos and a tea. Show him how to use static grass applicator. It's going to blow his mind. Right, let's find. Is there somebody on? Ren is on. Nikki's on. Cheers, thanks Taria. Thank you. Yeah, it's just Ren, isn't it? Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, she's French though. Ren is Brush for Hire is doing some computer game, so it's just Ren. Yeah, sadly, Wolfie. Sorry, dude. The paint is just about finished drying up on the wet palette. I can't keep the paint paintable for long enough. It's ridiculous. Right, I will catch you all tomorrow, everybody. Take care. Have a good evening. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow.